So today we're going to go ahead and remove the intake resonator off my Chevy Cruze. This is one of those popular items that's talked about on Cruze Talk that supposedly it gives you a little bit better throttle response, gives you a little bit better fuel economy, and it also allows you to hear the turbo spin up and the blow off valve a little bit. So I'm going to walk you through the process on how to take it off, and then I'll probably report back in a week on whether I hear any difference as far as the turbo and the spool up and the blow off valve making any noise, or the overall drivability. But essentially, removing the resonator is pretty straightforward. There's four things that you're going to need to do. The first one is you're going to remove this clamp, the mass airflow sensor. There's a tube right here that's held into the box, and it's going to have to be removed. That's just going to come straight out. And then the last thing, as far as getting the airbox off, is we're going to pop it out of the mount right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove everything, and then I'll show you where we are. Okay, now that you have the airbox off, it literally takes about 30 seconds to pop it off. It is that quick. It is that simple. So what you'll be left with is the resonator ducting, and what we're going to do is we're going to take it off, and there's a couple expanding push pins that take it off. There's one right here, and then there's another one down here. And you're just going to take those off. Just use a screwdriver to pop off the retainer. This will pop up, and then the expanding portion, you'll then be able to pop it out. So I'll show you that next. Okay, so now that you remove the retainers, you're just going to grab it and you're going to pull the duct right out. So when you go to initially first pull it out, it's not going to want to come out, and the reason is, if you look at it, there's a pretty good size surface area for the friction fit, so it's probably like an inch deep all the way around. So it fits on the corresponding tube inside the fender well pretty tightly. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to grab it and just don't be afraid to pull it, and eventually it will come off. So essentially that's it. So now that the ducting has been removed, it's just a matter of putting the airbags back on. I'm not going to put the retainers back in. I know if you look at some of the pics on the Cruze Talk forum, it mentions putting the retainers back in so you don't lose them. I put them in, but honestly they felt very loose, almost to the point I thought they would just fall out. So I'm just going to put them with the ductwork. I'm just going to tape them to the ductwork, and in the event I want to put it back in there, it'll be right there. So now it's just a matter of putting the airbox back in. Okay, so here's the finished product. Everything's back together. Mass airflow sensor is on. The intake tube is on. It's seated into the mount right there on the front, and that tube is installed as well, and it's inserted in the back mount. So one thing it's going to do is, and I don't know if I like this, there's a little bit of play in the airbox because it's not tied down to the duct. So we'll see if we hear any noise coming from the cabin with this bouncing around. I don't honestly think I'm going to hear anything, but it's just something to be aware of. And essentially that's it. So if you do look, if you go down where the resonator ducting was, there is a slight gap when it's been removed. So that's the only thing to be aware of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and post this video, drive it for about a week, and I'll come back with another video, and I'll see, let you know if I like it, or if I don't like it, or if I'm just going to put it back the way it was. So thanks for watching. If there's any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.